what we want to do tonight is kind of review where we've been. And if you remember, the first class had primarily to do with the history of the game and counting. And there was a section of it on counting difficult hands. Most of you have figured out that a 2-3 and 2 kings is worth 6. Most of you don't really have to look at it too long to realize you've got 6. Most of you realize if you got a 2-3 king, and you cut a 7, that you still got 6. Okay? So we won't get into the basics, but there are some tools that can make counting easier for you. I like to use this one. Well, we got 4 trays. One of them could be on the deck. So we could have 3 3s with a 9 and this one on the deck. Or we could have all 4 3s here with a 9 on the deck. So it doesn't make any difference. They're going to count the same.
That's 24, ain't it?
That's right. And the reason this is a 24 hand, it takes 2 of these with this card to make a 15. So you don't really have to go, unless you want to, 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, 15-8. Did I get this one? I don't know. So 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, 15-8, 15-10. Have I got 24? Yeah. It's fine if you say I got 24 and take it. If it takes 2 of the cards to make 15, it's 24. 9, 2 3s. And of course we'd use this diagram up here, which you always can't do conveniently in the game, but you can do it in your mind. Is there anybody here, if they stop and think about it, can't see an elephant? I mean, if you can visualize anything you want in your mind, can't you? I mean, is there anybody that when they think of an elephant can't see one? Same with this box. 3 in each corner. Diagonals. Square, diagonals. So we got 4 going around the square, 2 diagonals. That's 6 times a pair is 12, and we got the same numbers of 15s, right? Same thing, 12, 12, 24. Now, let's say instead of the 9, you get the 6. Little old 6. How many of these 3s does it take to make 15 with the 6? 3, yeah. And if it takes 3, the hand's worth 20. It don't make any difference what these cards are. If it takes 3 with the other card to make a 15, it's a 20 hand. So how many is this? The cut is a 9. How many is this? Yeah, it takes 3. Takes 3, 20. How many is this? How many does it take to make 15? The cut is an 8. Do you have to fiddle with the 8? No, it takes 3 of them, so it's 20. Well, and it's difficult then, if you know this is 20, to see that any 10-point card is going to make 2, 4, 6, 8. 28. Now, this happens with a number of hands. Here's another one. This was a little unusual. Not as unusual, though, as 4 deuces and a 9. Same thing. How many of these does it take to make 15 with this little old tray?
3.
Takes 3 4s to make 15 with that little old tray. So it's 20. You can speed up your counting a lot. The other thing you can do to help speed up counting is on difficult hands to count. Let's say you've got this hand of 3 3s and a 9. Everybody knows that's 12, right? I mean, you kept it probably because you thought it was 12. And the cut is a 6. You don't have to do all this 15, 2, 15, 4, 15, 6, pairs 8, pairs 10, pairs 12. Oh, did I get that one? Oh, well, let's try this again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, I don't, did I count the 6? Don't bother. It's 12 and 4. There's 2 9s here, right? It's so much easier on these kind of hands, especially if you pull a dozen out, like 3 6s and a 3, or 3 9s and a 3, and then just add the other card that adds value. Well, a lot of these hands really show up real easy to count if you could remember to do that. You had 12 to begin with, and there's 2 9s here. So like, yeah, 16. Okay. Any questions on that? The big thing is to keep in mind, if it takes 2 for the 15, it's a 24 hand. If it takes 3, it's 20.